So, what does your job entail?
As an events manager, my first role is to discuss what the client wants and think of ways of how to make it happen. This also includes coming up with the scales and budgets with the client. I then have to research different venues, contacts and suppliers to make the event come together. Negotiating prices with suppliers and contractors is also a big thing. When it comes to the actual day of the event, my job is to manage the rest of the team and ensure that everything runs smoothly.
How much do you earn annually?
I earn around £40,000 a year, and that's after working within this field for 5 years. When I first started, I was on roughly £21,000 a year.
What qualifications did you need to get into your current position?
I didn't really need any specific qualifications. It's more about the skills that you have and working your way up within this type of job to a higher level. Some of the skills you will need include being an organised person, as there's so many things you will need to keep track of, such as deadlines, budgets and event times. Having the ability to carry out a number of tasks at the same time. Creativity is also another big skill you should have, as you need to come up with new and interesting ideas of how to make each event different and stand out from the rest. Another important one would be having good communication skills with people, as you're constantly trying to build a good relationship with clients and new people, celebrities too, if you'd like them to attend specific events.
And what do you like about your job?
One of my favourite parts about my job is being able to meet a wide range of new people often, as well as working with different celebrities at parties and fashion shows. I also get to experience new things such as travelling across the world and attending events you usually wouldn't get to see.
What don't you like about your job?
I would say the fact that it can tend to get quite stressful, as there's a lot of pressure for things to go right and ensuring everything's perfect when planning an event. For example, keeping all the costs within budget, working under a strict time frame and hoping that the client is going to be happy with the outcome. Another thing is that if you're working as a freelance event planner, there could be large periods of unemployment between contracts, as you may have no jobs coming up. So even though freelance jobs tend to pay more, you then have to make that pay last longer.
And how long have you worked at Nasty Gal?
I've worked at Nasty Gal for 2 years now.
And finally, would you like to go further in such of a promotion, or do you like your current situation?
At the moment, I'm happy with my current situation with working at Nasty Gal, as it's not freelance, so I know the job's always there, and there isn't a chance of me being unemployed for large periods at a time. However, in the future, I would maybe like to start up my own events management business.